then you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone. Oh, the times they are a-changing.
I thought this would be an appropriate way of sending you my final reflection, so here we go. I obviously am more comfortable with technology now than I was in the beginning of the instructional technology class. I came into the class knowing very little about online tools, especially tools related to learning. So at the beginning of the instructional technology class, I was probably comfortable with using things like Microsoft Excel, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, and just a few other programs. I had very little familiarity with any online tools. Certainly I didn't know much about posting YouTube videos or how I'd be able to integrate that type of technology into the classroom. Certainly I wouldn't have been able to create something like this video. So the class was very useful for me, and in the process of the 6 weeks that we spent in the class, I've really spent a lot of time thinking about how I'd be able to integrate the different types of technology that we've used in the classroom, and a few have really stood out to me as technology that I may want to integrate into a social studies classroom. I think one form of technology that could be utilized in a classroom is a blog, and it's not something that students would necessarily have to commit a lot of time to, but it's one way that students could follow the work of other students in the classroom, participate in other students' learning experiences, and be involved in a certain social level outside the classroom. Another online tool that may be useful is a wiki. And certainly we've used the wiki in Gina's class, and that's got me thinking about how a wiki may or may not be used in a classroom setting. I think things like video editing and even YouTube videos to some extent are great ways for certain students to be able to participate in the classroom setting. So for example, some students who really enjoy making videos may want to present videos to the rest of the class using video editing software or via YouTube. So it's not something that would be as effective if the entire class was forced to use video editing, but students who are comfortable with that type of technology may be able to utilize it for a variety of different projects. Additionally, I would say that my comfort with technology has increased drastically throughout the course. As I said, there were only a few types of technology that I was comfortable with entering the class: Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, things like that. And at this point, I would say I would be comfortable with a classroom blog, with a YouTube account, posting things on Google Groups, Google Docs, linking to documents, all sorts of different things that may be useful in a classroom environment. So my comfort level with technology has really gone way up. I don't know if you heard that. There's fireworks going off in the distance. Hope that didn't disturb the video too much. In any case, my comfort level has gone way up with technology, and I think in many ways that will probably lead me to integrate more forms of technology in the classroom, and I think that will probably end up being a healthy thing for students, because it certainly fosters a classroom with more potential opportunities for scaffolding and differentiated instruction. In terms of the quality and appropriateness of technology we've used over the year, there's very few types of technology that are naturally inappropriate or naturally lead themselves towards trouble. I would say probably one of the only forms of technology that I would think I'd want to steer clear of would be looking for YouTube videos in a classroom setting. I think that students have a certain level of natural curiosity that may lead them to inappropriate videos, either videos that waste time or are inappropriate. Other than that, there's not too many types of technology we've used I could go through the list: smartboards, PowerPoint, Wiki, blogs, any Microsoft program, Google Documents. All of these technologies are very appropriate for the classroom setting. Most of them aren't too difficult to use, and most of them foster learning or can be used to foster learning in a variety of different ways. So the technology for the most part is relatively easy to use, fosters learning, and relatively safe and appropriate. So I really look forward to incorporating a few different types of technology into a classroom setting and trying to get a sense of how well that works.
They are changing.